We finally made it to Taupo, New Zealand for the 70.3 World Championship. We're super excited to bring you guys content all week long leading into the race so you can be part of the hype. I want to give a big shout out to Bicycle for making this possible for us to be here. They're the largest marketplace for used bikes, but you can also get components, wheels, etc. all on their website. Visit bicycle.com/ProTriNews and you'll get fire protection as well as 30% off whenever you list a bike. So check them out. Thank you for listening and hope you enjoy. All right, here's Greg Barnaby, first place in the Ironman Pro Series right now.
Yeah.
You had a great race.
Hi everyone. It's amazing to be on the pod. Thank you for having me.
No worries.
Yeah, first place in the Pro Series.
Yeah.
Feels amazing. Obviously a bit of pressure for me.
Right.
With this last race in Taupo, but yeah.
Have you already done like the math of like what needs to happen and whatnot?
Yeah, I have. I mean, it's pretty simple actually, because if you look at the four best scores of me and Matthew, we are exactly the same points.
Yeah.
So if he does better than my like fifth score,
right,
who arrives in front in Taupo will win the series. So,
yeah. Wow.
It's kind of a race in the race, really.
Yeah. Dang. So it's basically going to be head-to-head for you guys for the race on Sunday then?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, I mean, Christian Hogenhaus too.
Right. He still has a shot.
Shot.
And Matt Hansen, I guess, a little bit of a outside contender
but obviously,
shot.
we have to have a really, really bad race, both of us. So yeah, I think it would be between me and Matthew.
Yeah. What was that experience like? Because you won your first race at 70.3 Bustleton a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
What was that experience like for you? Was it just like elation, just like the years of trial and error and
exactly. It was amazing for me. I mean, I said after the race, I mean, I've always been like the average triathlete, and for me, getting that win meant really a lot.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking of like all years. I mean, I've been in triathlon my whole life and been doing it from when I was 9 and professional the last 12 or 13 years. And obviously, it's difficult sometimes. And obviously, the reward, I mean, it's difficult even like financially sometimes.
Right, yeah. 100%.
So, I mean,
especially because you did short course for many years, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was short course, so funding from Federation and from 2000 I moved on to long course. But for me, having that win was just amazing. It meant really a lot. And now being in the lead of the series, who knows? It can.
That's big money. Like most.
It's really big money, and I mean, to be the first, Pro Series winner would mean even more.
Right.
So that would be kind of a bit of history in triathlon and leaving a mark in the sport. So just one race to go and I'll give it my all. I can't wait for it.
Yeah. And then you raced in Kona this year. First time racing in
Kona? First time racing in Kona, yeah.
What was your thoughts?
Last year. Yeah, I had a great race there. I mean, the history of that race is just amazing. It's a really, really hard course, I think. I mean, not hard, the condition in general are hard, and the course maybe like is not super nice.
Right.
But it's everything.
It's just iconic.
Around it. It's really iconic, and it's just such a great event.
Yeah. Not a lot of people probably know a whole lot about you, where you train, who your coaches are. So can you kind of just give us like a little bit of inside look as far as like where you usually train, where you live, your girlfriend, obviously you guys train together.
Yeah, we train and we travel. With Giorgia Priorone, my girlfriend, and we live 1 hour north of Genova. It's kind of in the middle of the hills, so quite quiet.
Yeah,
but it's nice. And I grew up in Verona, and I always like training there around Lake Garda. So often go and do training camps there, and often in Livigno in altitude camp.
Right.
Yeah, and my coach is Luca Zenti. He's an Italian coach.
Yep.
He's really great. I mean, he's probably more of an underdog than I am. I think he's younger than me actually. So really? I think he's got quite a few years in front of him, and I'm sure you have a lot of success. He's a really, really great coach.
And how many people does he coach? Is it just you?
It's me, Georgia, and a few other people. He actually coaches UAE female team in cycling.
Okay.
So yeah, he's got a role there.
Yeah.
And maybe he'll be going internationally.
Yeah.
Next year, coaching a US guy.
Really?
Yeah.
You won't say the name.
No, I don't know if I can, but no, it's to you to discover.
All right. You could probably take some guesses, but nice. So you live and train in Italy for the most part, and then basically just travel for races and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this year we were like, we want to stay a bit more time at home.
Right.
It was probably the opposite.
No, yeah, you raced. What'd you race, like 10 times this year? 10, 12 times?
Yeah, probably less than that. Actually, not too many times.
Yeah.
Maybe 7 or 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I like racing, so... Yeah. But obviously doing 3 Ironmans, it takes a lot out of your body, so you need that time to recover. And
you did one T100 race? Is that right?
So I did
2.
Yeah, kind of 2.
Yeah.
But I started off in Miami, but I DNF'd there because I discovered when I got back home I had a broken rib.
Oh.
So yeah, I was hurting like
tough way to start your season.
Yeah, really tough way because it set me back like a month. I wanted to race Texas.
Right.
But obviously, my plan was just blown out already before the season started.
Yeah, that's fair.
So and then I went to Mallorca. I wasn't in my best shape, but I had a really great race there.
Yeah.
Even my coach was, where did that come from? So it gave me confidence, and from there on, I said, okay, I want to really. I mean, when the series was like. When they announced it, I was like, oh, this can be really good for me. So I wanted to give it a shot. But obviously, having jumped that first Ironman race, I thought the other one would have been like too close to each other.
Yeah.
But after Mallorca, I said, okay, I want to go to Cairns and see how it goes.
Yeah.
And if I can do well in the series. And that race kind of probably was my weakest race of the season.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy with that race for sure.
Right. Yeah.
I had other ambitions, but the points weren't too bad. But I just needed to like have a really good period. I mean, having had that stop in winter, I needed a really good period of training. So I went to altitude and then went to Frankfurt. And I think that was really what changed my season, the race in Frankfurt.
Yeah.
From there
and you podiumed at that race, right?
Yeah, I podiumed at that race. And that gave me a lot of confidence, and it grew, I'll say, from there.
Yeah, nice. So now going into this race this weekend, obviously it's been a very long season.
Yeah.
All eyes are kind of on the Pro Series. Do you have like expectations of like where you want to be? Are you trying to win the race? Are you trying to just do enough to make sure you hold on to the series, or a little bit? I mean,
yeah, I kind of like want to have my best performance possible.
Yeah.
Not thinking too much about the series, even if I know I will, and I need to look at where Matthew is during the race.
Yep.
But I mean, it's amazing to have Hayden Wild and Leo Berger, 2 Olympic medals in this race. I think that changes everything.
Right.
The race dynamics. So it'd be interesting. I think. Yeah, I just want to try and stay at the front of the race, and we'll see. I mean,
because that's where Matthew's going to be for most of the race. So you got to keep your eyes on him.
Exactly. And I'm feeling well.
Yeah.
And,
you turned up well after Bustleton. You feeling all right?
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, it was a hard race for me, and took quite a few days to recover.
Mm-hmm.
But I got another week, and my shape is there, and my head is there. So I'm sure I can do well.
Great. That's awesome. Well, we're all super excited to be able to watch you race this weekend. Obviously, you've had people have been with you along the way as far as sponsors and things like that. So if you want to plug them, you're more than welcome to do that, because they've been following your journey.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, all the support we get as triathletes is amazing. I mean, we always need it. It's an expensive sport. I mean, a lot of traveling, a lot of gear we need. So I need to thank for sure my team and sponsors.
Cool. Well, thanks, Greg. I appreciate you taking the time today, and I'm sure everyone's going to be following your journey now after your first big win a couple weeks ago.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks, Greg.
Thank you.